Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. Today is the 14th already of December, and we are back for another Sunday reading with my pain in the butt assistant here. He got into a lot of trouble this morning, so he's now trying to suck up to me. But I hope your Sunday is going well so far. And today we are actually going to be using a brand new deck. I happen to love Hay House when they do their I don't know if it's just every right after Thanksgiving that they do the sale where they have the card decks like 50 to 60% off, because then I can get a few. So today we are going to be using one of those new decks, and it's called Sacred Medicine. It's a very interesting deck. It's based on Native American ideology, medicine. So we're going to see exactly what Spirit has to say for us. And just so you know, there is going to be another video coming up on the playlist for the cataract surgery, because when I had the right eye done Tuesday, there was an issue. I went in with perfect vision in this left eye, came out with not perfect vision, and the doctor confirmed it the next day. And I'll go into more detail in that video on what happened and where the eye sits right now. But for right now, and I did actually have to get some way lesser readers, because the ones I had were so strong I couldn't see out of them anymore. So these are almost down to what my prescription was before I had problems with the cataracts. So that's pretty cool. So our first card that we pulled, because again, we always ask, what does the collective need to know? What do they need to take action on, implement? What is the most important thing Spirit wants everyone to pay attention to? And the first card that came out, I'm not even going to pronounce the native words on here because I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it translates into walk in a good way. So realigning oneself. But let's put that so you can see what the actual word says. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm not sure if it's Anishinaabe or what language it is. The second card we pulled was the Sweetgrass Braid, which is all about receptivity. So you have the medicine woman there with the long braids in her hair, which are actually sweetgrass. So that's kind of a cool card. Different than what we've been used to using. And then the third card is the Two-Spirit card, Diversity. So let's see exactly what they're talking about. So this actually gives a description, and then it gives a kind of little sacred ceremony you can do, and then a healing affirmation. So we're going to list all of that, especially since I can see them now. So again, that word, because they like apparently to use it, Mino, whatever it is, walk in a good way. It's a teaching of our people that reminds us how to move through the world. And I was right, it is the Anishinaabe. It translates to walking in a good way, which means that you walk in a relationship with all our kin, the beautiful beings that exist upon this great Earth Mother. Today, this card comes forward to remind you to open your eyes to the divine energy that flows through all things, even you. Are there aspects of your life, words, or actions where you are not in your fullest integrity or alignment? Are there relationships in your life where you've left things unsaid and you need clarity? Have compassion for yourself today and allow these truths to rise. We can move toward healing only when we acknowledge what needs to be looked at. Are there places where you are feeling disconnected from the source of who you are? Sometimes we fall off our path and we just need to be guided back. This card asks you to take responsibility for your healing path. Don't say, oh, I'm not healing because of this, or I'm not looking at that because of that. Whether it's a person, a thing, an object, or even just coming in and saying, well, I follow a spiritual path, so Spirit's going to take care of it. Well, but you are Spirit, so take care of it. It's taking your sovereignty as a soul, as a high source of energy that God, Great Spirit, Great Mystery created. So don't pass the buck and blame others for anything in your life, because it is always ultimately up to us. Our thoughts, our actions bring in what we experience. So am I going to have to look at what's going on with, the big black bear heart over there? Yeah, I do. And why? Because Spirit had been telling me to move my books that I had over on the nightstand, to get them out of the way. Just in case, because he likes to drink out of the rice cooker that I have over there with water in it for coffee. Did I do it? No. So when he tipped it over this morning, what happened? The whole top of the nightstand got wet, including one of the bottom books. The water started seeping in, to the cover at least. So that's what got me so angry. Wasn't so much that he made a mess. It's because I didn't listen when my inner voice told me to move the books. So I really can't blame him, even though I did, and I have to apologize. But we're responsible for even little things like that. And if you don't address it, it can ruin your day. Could ruin his day, because he's the one who got yelled at. When in fact, I'm the one who should have said, oops, so sorry. I should have moved the books when my inner guidance told me to. That's part of walking that sacred path. You always walk the path of beauty, which is all about love. Very simple. Most of the time. And if it's not, then we need to look at ourselves. So the sacred ceremony for this card, it asks you to gently stop your feet upon the floor and imagine the soles touching the earth below you. The soil is warm, stabilizing, and supportive. Earth energy rises into your feet and they begin to tingle as you are guided toward your greatest potential. You know it's time to be in a relationship with truth and integrity. Your guides and ancestors are rooting for you to return to the path of that word, walking in a good way. They surround you with unconditional love and remind you that you carry a heart of courage. And if anybody knows the Anishinaabe language, if you could put in the comments below how to phonetically pronounce this word, because it's Mino with a dash, and then Bimaadiziwin. because I would like to know. I love learning new things and new languages. And the healing affirmation for this card is I return to the truth that source flows through me. I am aligned. I like this card deck so far. So now we're going into the Sweetgrass Braid and Receptivity and see what it has for us. Mother Earth's hair comes forward to bring blessings of abundance, joy, and love. This sacred plant has traditionally been used in sacred ceremonies to call on good spirits. It is also commonly used for beautiful crafts, decorative baskets that release its well-known vanilla scent. It is here to bless your path and help you to receive 1,000,000-fold for all the beauty you have put out into the world. Reciprocity, the practice of giving and receiving, is a very important part of walking in balance. And at this time, you are being called into the receiving aspect of this teaching. There have been moments where you have given generously, and this gift of abundance is well deserved. There is nothing else you need to offer at this time. Sink into receptivity and allow all that is meant for you to come flowing like a never-ending waterfall. Sweetgrass brings us back to love, kindness, and honesty, aligning us to walk a life of integrity. Only you can know how to best walk through this life, and the spirit of this medicine affirms that you do indeed walk from your heart. Showing up intentionally is what is being called of you now. Keep going. The world needs the blessings of your gracious presence. And the sacred ceremony to do for this card is to visualize a medicine person hands you a braid of sweetgrass. And as you take it into your hands, you feel a warm tingling. This activates your ability to receive more deeply. As you bring it to your nose, you breathe in its beautiful scent. The braid of medicine glows in your hand, and as you take it into your body, mind, and spirit, it is sure to invite more goodness into your life. Sweetgrass is good medicine, and so are you. And the healing affirmation for this card, I am ready to receive. Abundance is coming my way. And it already has arrived. There you go. And then the last card is the Two-Spirit, the diversity card. The term Two-Spirit is used by Indigenous people to speak about a person who identifies with both masculine and feminine energies. Folks who hold this beautiful identity open our minds to the truth that there is a diversity of gender. There can be fluidity to our fixed and binary understanding of identity, and with an open heart and mind, we can move beyond what we have known. The medicine of this card offers rainbow light to your mind and heart, asking you to reflect on your fixed beliefs. Where are you unmovable or unable to see the diversity in people, opinions, and expressions? Where are you being too rigid or closing your heart to another? It's time to let unconditional love generate these energies so that you can stay in the flow of connection. There are times when judgment comes from a place of fear or misunderstanding, and you are offered compassion for the times in your life where this has been the case. You can always make amends and offer repair for the times you might have harmed another. Two-Spirit energy brings powerful forces forward for you to come clean with yourself, forgive yourself, and move forward with an open heart to see how diverse the world truly is. The sacred ceremony for this card, a healer who holds Two-Spirit energy comes before you with a rainbow ribbon. It is filled with energy that helps to expand your viewpoint and move you into a more accepting space. They swirl this ribbon around you, and you are washed with all the vibrant colors. As these flow around you, your heart grows bigger than you have ever felt it to be. It vibrates with acceptance and openness to learning new ways of understanding humanity. And the healing affirmation for this card: I open myself up to learning about my fellow kin and unweaving harmful fixed beliefs of the past, and let it go. Because we, I, you are love. So that's a beautiful message from this new deck. And again, it's by Asha Frost. This is the book that comes with it. And once again, the cards are walk in a good way, or the Anishinaabe word, which I'm going to look that up and see how it's actually pronounced. But if anybody watching happens to know how to pronounce it, please let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. The second card is the Sweetgrass. And the third card is the Two-Spirit card. So again, it's about walking the path of beauty, the sacred path of beauty, staying in balance, staying true to ourselves, and allow the truth of spirit to come through, and not the beliefs that have been handed down from grandparent to parent to child. No, it's going within ourselves, because we are Mitakuwe Oyasi. It's what it means. We are all related. We all come from the same source, and we will all return to the same source when our time on this planet is over. So why not learn while we're here? Learn about what true love really is, what acceptance really is, because you have to have it for yourself first before you can see it in others. And remember, what you put out is what you get back. So if you put out acceptance, love, joy, harmony, peace, that's what you're going to see in the world. If you put out hate, racism, bigotry, anger, guess what? That's all you're going to be able to see. So what path would you prefer to take? Me, I prefer the path of beauty, that of love. And my hope is that all of you watching this choose that same path. Not only for yourself, but for everybody around you and the world and the animals, because they appreciate love. They love it. So that is the reading for this week, the 14th through the 20th. And as always, in the description, I'll mention the cards. I'll spell it out again, that word that I cannot pronounce. And also, like I said, I will be making another video shortly. My final checkup on the right eye is Wednesday, and I'm hoping by the time I go in for that one, this one will have corrected itself from the mess up that the nurse did. But in the meantime, remember to walk in beauty. And if you like what you see on the channel, you like the video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and absolutely share it so we can reach more people, because it's very important, especially at this time in our evolution and the evolution of Earth, that we hold the light, that we hold the power of love within us, because nothing then can touch you. So walk in beauty, my friends. hit the like and subscribe button. And we'll see you next week for the next, what'll it be? The week of Christmas. Woohoo! And I hope you have a great week. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.